What's up, everybody? It's Bloodshot Romance. This game is ridiculous. It could not have been really any closer. So, starting off the rip here, we just start trying to find targets. See the Falcon running around, Elysinus, Welkin. At this point, we're just trying to get damage out on the board. Get them to really just get distracted so that nobody can really get their footing here. So they're already rushing the point down there at B. They're all kind of gathered up already. We're pretty spread out. At this point, we're just trying to keep some pressure on them, but the Hurricane's literally just standing on the point, just waiting for it. Already out of energy, which is a problem I'm constantly running into. So they immediately get it. So now the job is to just try to get them. Their own Welkin trapped the guy, which is hilarious. Slowed him way down. Gave me a chance to get in front of him here, and then I can shut him down and try to put a lot of damage onto him. I'm worried about getting flanked as I'm focusing this guy, so I'm trying to stay out of the way, but then run out of energy again, which is a bad habit of mine. That Hurricane actually dodged that shot really well. Checking to make sure I'm not getting flanked here. Trying not to use up all my energy again, but it's going to happen regardless. The Hurricane jumped and used his shield, which is what his downfall there probably was, but then their Welkin came and saved him. I think the Falcon, or the Welkin was trying to get the Falcon, and didn't realize he trapped me, because otherwise I definitely would have died there. The team ended up finishing him off, but they're up 30 points now, so now we're going to try to just keep pressure on the next point. Their Panther's really nimble. He's one of their better Panthers I've seen. So at this point we're just trying to put damage out, hold him off. Inferno's about dead. Panther's running around still, harassing us. Kind of a waiting game right this second, waiting for the point to gen. And come on, Panther. He's kind of by himself. I don't know why the rest of our team wasn't really focusing him, but it'd be what it be sometimes. Go Welkin over there, keeping some damage off. Our Hurricane's trying, but he's gonna get overwhelmed here by that Welkin and the Panther. So I'm trying to push in to help get them off. Their Inferno's behind me, also burning me down, which really hurts, so I've got to back off. At this point, it's just kind of defend it. Let's try to see if we can keep them out of it. For those that might not know, if you take damage while trying to obtain the key, you stop obtaining the key. So at this point, I'm just like, okay, well, let me try. I'll try to get in there. I was kind of hoping the Panaka would give me the shield, but he gave it to me a little bit too late. Because I don't know if I have the shield, if it would have let me continue to cap the point anyway. I was hoping to be able to just sneak it out. That clearly was not about to happen, so I'm going to back off and keep some more of them off the board and then try again. So as you see, the Elysinus is already out of the armor, so I was hoping that they would immediately get out and try to go after the people that were attacking him, but didn't happen. You see our Sky Reader's almost dead, should not have been in there. I'm getting shot from about 6 ways to Sunday, so really trying to just hold them off of that point because I don't see the rest of my team. The Hurricane's trying to move his way up, but they have far too many of them still sitting there. So I've got to focus this Falcon, otherwise he's going to be a problem. I'm also taking shots from that Inferno down at the bottom. Trying to hit shots on that Falcon. If you notice a little bit of that jitter going on there, that was actually what it felt like playing this game. This lobby was quite laggy. And I go down there because I'm taking shots from, 3 directions. The Elysinus was the one that actually finished me off there. But trying to just keep them out of the point at this point. They ended up getting it, I'm pretty sure, so it's time to focus on the next one. We turn around and just start shooting stuff. And then we go into A because we're trying to just at this point hold the points. And Inferno is just sitting on the point waiting on us. So at this point it's just CQB, dodge around and make him look up. Ring around the Rosie and hope he can't get those shots off. So burn him down as much as we can. Our Naru finally shows up. At this point, the point's up, so try to get it. I don't know what the Inferno is trying to shoot at here, and I was just hoping he would ignore me for a second, and I was at 96%. Didn't happen. So, gotta finish him off. I don't know where the Narukami went, but we burned him down. Oh, there she is, in the corner over there. So at this point, just trying to get the key because I'm the only one basically in here. Hurricane shows up, but I get the key off in time. And it's time to get out. So see you later, Hurricane. Not trying to fight you right this second. Wait for this dang door to open and bust it on over to the upload. I completely expect to get swarmed here, but when I turn around here, just nobody came. I don't know what their team was busy trying to do, because there's no points over there right now. I'm the only one with the active point, so I just don't know what their team was doing. I mean, I'm gonna take it, obviously. Their Panther finally gets over here, but too late. I don't want to really engage the Panther because he's really nimble, and that's a lot of time to waste fighting him, so I just take a couple of shots on him. This Storm shows up, and then at this point, I'm kind of useless because nobody can tell who's who. So I'm kind of hoping to go for the sneak play here while everybody's kind of dazed and confused here. I'm going to come and try to figure out if that was a friendly or not. I still don't know if it was or not. So kind of just going to play the long game here, hiding in the back of the point. Try to sneak up in here, not draw too much attention. And there, I see that Vulcan's there, that Inferno just starts blasting. I'm hoping I get enough of a break to just cap the point. I'm sitting here just determined at this point until the Panther shows up and gets me off, and it's like, alright, well, let's try a different strategy. I'm worried about them doing the same thing, so at this point I'm just blind firing the point, trying to keep them off of it just like they did to me. I see them kind of distracted, so I gotta come up behind them and see what I can do. 58% on that one, 22%, and then at this point I'm damn near dead, so nope. Back off, try to just keep them distracted, make sure somebody's keeping pressure on it, try to sneak back in now that everybody's kind of pushed off. The Hurricane's focused on the Panaka, and Sky Raider's keeping pressure on them, so sneak that out of there. I'm at literally a sliver of health there, if you can see, and just rush the heck out of the point. Totally expecting to get swarmed at some point. Just nobody came. I don't know what they were doing. At this point, we get the lead, 71-63. Still looking around, just making sure nobody's coming. Nobody came. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Dip out, go back to B. See the Elysian is still sitting here giving us pressure. Falcon's about to go down, so trying to help them out. See Panaka's here, so I'll take that fight and kind of just run defense. Say, hey, focus on me, not Panaka, please, thank you. Get enough damage on the board that he's just gonna try to get away, which is good. And then Falcon's coming in, so we fight him. Hoping to be able to burn him down, but this game was very laggy. You can still kind of see it jittering, and it was actually like that playing it too, so. Anyway, Falcon's running around. Our Falcon's on him too. Get the kill credit on that one. See, they have the point, so that's got to go down. Put some damage on the Hurricane just to try to keep him preoccupied, and then try to sneak some shots in there. I believe that's their Vulcan. Inferno. So at this point, just try to keep the damage on him. Back off a little bit. Use the 3 there. We get the kill on him. And back to C for it again. We are 83-81 with 2 minutes left in the game.
Enemy down.
I don't remember what was happening there. I believe we were trying to chat, trying to say, hey, put pressure on the point. Trying to keep them off. As you can see, I cannot hit shots from static positions. That's why I am aggressive. Falcon wants to push me, so we push him. And then I try to land these shots here, but with the lag and jitter, it made it very difficult. And that one should have hit, but it didn't. And finally, the Naru gets it. Alright, back to the point. Trying to watch my energy burn here. See the Panther's just on it, so try to dumbfire him. There's enough of them down there. I just pop my 3 and start firing. Get them all to just scatter. At this point, we're still in the lead, 86-83. So at this point, as long as they don't get the key, we're fine. But that means we have to hold them off for 60 seconds. So Panther's trying to get on it. Their Inferno's trying to run defense on him, trying to just keep damage on him so he doesn't have a chance to get it. We're down to 45 seconds. Falcon's pushing me again, so I gotta try to keep him busy. Still almost out of energy. Trying to just hold him at this point. 30 seconds. Really just trying not to die at this point. I'm gonna burn the 3 just to get him off. Try to get some shots on somebody while I can. 15 seconds, 88 to 83. Trying to regen some energy so I can get back in there. Come up. And then pop my 3 and just throw damage for the last 10 seconds. Just keep them off of it. If they had even got it a sliver, they would have won. And there's the 0. So right as the Welkin comes up, as you can see, my health is gone. That Welkin absolutely should have got credit for that kill, but literally by the skin of my teeth, that timer hit 0 right at the perfect time. So let's get out of here and go look at the detail screen here. All right, so 88 to 84, so by 4 points we get it. 733,000 damage. Our Hurricane did 454. Falcon did 445, which is amazing for a Falcon. Our Naru did 301. That was probably really good defense of the point, honestly. And Sky Raider even at 384. So we were all putting big damage numbers down. Panaka was healing at 284, so that's pretty good. Their Hurricane, 186. Inferno, 143. I mean, that's half of what our team was doing. Their Falcon, 180. That's almost a quarter of what ours was doing. Welkin, 506. Their Welkin was putting damage down. Their Panther, 338. That's incredibly good for a Panther. Their Releaseness, 185. That was one of the lower sides, but they were also trying to run the point, I believe, so they were taking a lot of more damage. Overall, we did great, and it just doesn't get any closer than that. If you guys want to hang out, come over and join us at Mehgaming, MEHGAMING.org, and like, subscribe. Till next time, peace.